Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Token Black, aka Don Zalug. I make sure everybody eats. We got the first episode back for the Different Dimension podcast. We'll do all the talking at the end. Deck Devastation Virus has become, I wouldn't say a staple, but just a very good card for the format that we're in. About to end 2024. Deck Devastation has seen much more play, and it's starting to become much more common. So today we're going to talk about why. Why is Deck Devastation Virus seeing play now? What is it seeing play in? And, why it's good. And then the future of Deck Devastation Virus. Because cards come around for a little bit, they stay around for a little bit, and then, they kind of fall off. With Deck Devastation Virus, trap card, tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more attack. Look at your opponent's hand. All monsters they control and all cards they draw until the end of their third turn after this card resolves, and destroy all those monsters with 1,500 or less attack. So for 3 turns, you draw into a monster with 1,500 or less, it's going straight to the graveyard. And right here we have a list. So if you're just listening to me, to the podcast, again, Different Dimension podcast, if you're just listening, you won't see this, but there are some notable cards on the screen that Deck Devastation Virus hits. And there's a wide range. Not every deck, and I wouldn't say the top tier decks get hit by Deck Devastation Virus, because some of the cards you want in the graveyard, Treeborn, Plague, Necro, Dandy, for Glad Beast, that's me, Bestiari. Some of the cards you want in the graveyard. Deck Devastation Virus can't be good against everything. And then Flameville Magician, even if you're playing Flameville Fire Dog and all that. So it hits a wide range of cards. And a well-timed Deck Devastation Virus, more so, whether it's first turn or mid-game, I think kind of depends. I've been seeing Deck Devastation Virus at 1. I kind of see it at that point, you're treating it like a trap dust shoot. Hopefully I draw it turn 1, but if I draw it late game and they have more advantage than me, then this can level the playing field. So in that sense, I see it like trap dust shoot. It's, if I draw it turn 1, perfect. Especially in the decks that you see it in. If I draw it turn 1, yes, of course. Look at all these targets, So it hits everything. And then the targets that you can see down here in the side deck, you got all the Blackwing cards. So, that goes right into what deck you'll be seeing this in. All the Blackwing cards are there. Caius is there. If you're playing Quick Draw Dandy Warrior, most things play Caius. Frogs plays Caius. Monarch decks Frognarch plays Caius at 3. Even Machina plays Caius even at 1. So it's a Deck Devastation Virus. Gazaris is the Deck Devastation Virus target. I've thought about playing one. You try to get rid of the Gazaris, I just Deck Devastation Virus. I've thought about it. GB players, let me know what's up, dog. Gores, Vanity's Fiend, Thought Ruler, Red MD for the Dragon players. And then Red Dragon Archfiend, Catastor for and Thought Ruler for your kind of just average synchros that most things are playing. Dark Arm, and then again the Blackwing cards. So Deck Devastation Virus in itself can be played in a wider range of things, but if you're going for straight consistency and putting it in one of the best decks, then that's what we'll talk about next. But outside of Deck Devastation Virus just hitting good cards, 3 turns. And I get to look at your hand. So it's also information. It's information for 3 turns. I know what you're going to draw. And if you draw something, because a lot of these cards can get you out of bad situations. You know, rescue cat, a well-timed rescue cat will get you out of a bad situation. A well-timed hecatrice, or any hecatrice if you draw it, will get you out of a bad situation. A lone fire. So if you draw into one of those cards, it goes directly to the graveyard. So whatever you draw, and I also get to see it. And I get to see what you have in your hand right now. So the information, and that's also another reason why I compared it to Trap Dust Shoot earlier, because Trap Dust Shoot is also information. It also levels the playing fields mid to late game. So that's why I compared it to that. But Deck Devastation Virus is just advantage, taking away advantage and gaining information. I think the information piece is something that not many people talk about. So it's information for 3 turns, which is very important. Having the knowledge of what your opponent has and what they're going to draw can put you in a very advantageous spot if you know what you're doing. If you can analyze the board and then analyze your hand, you also have the information to not have to guess or think about what they have if you're going to make a push for game or something like that. You don't have to think about it. You know what it is already. You might have to worry about it back row, but if it was already there, you're going to have to worry about it anyway. So, talked about what you would see Deck Devastation Virus in. The Blackwing cards are here. You're seeing it mostly in Vayu Turbo. You're seeing it mostly in Vayu Turbo. Vayu Turbo has the targets easily making Armwing, easily summoning Sirocco, which, regular Blackwings is playing it as well in some cases, but we'll talk about that. And then you have your Armwing that can go right into your Armor Master. You know, you have access to Dark Arm, you have access to Wars. You may or may not have access to Caius as well. So, again, comparing it to Trap Dust Shoot in a way. I draw it turn 1. Alright, cool. I can do something with this. If I draw it late game, cool. I can still do something with it. You might have to play into it, or your opponent might have to play into it a little bit, but you can still do something with it, and it has the potential to not bring you back in the game, in a sense, unless it's just a crazy hit. You hit 5 cards or something like that, but it doesn't bring you back into the game, but it puts you in a better position to win the game. Just off of the activation. So, other than the fact that it sees that it hits good cards, it's that information piece. And then Blackwings does play it. I have seen a couple Blackwing lists playing it. Just off the Sirocco, you can kind of control. If you're playing just a regular Blackwing list, you have more of a control mindset, where Deck Devastation is also a control type of card. Now, it's information, right? I've said that a couple times. It's information. It hits these cards that we have on the screen. What's next for Deck Devastation Virus? I think Deck Devastation Virus sticks around for a while until either a meta shift that doesn't involve frogs, or Vayu Swarm being the best deck, or most represented deck in most cases. I think it sticks around. At least people are going to play one like I said, there's people that are going into just playing one or going straight into it and playing three and playing other virus cards. You know, I don't think it's a gimmicky card. I think it's real. I've literally considered playing it in Gladby. So it's a real card. I just really enjoy, you know, the option to chain it. Anyways, we'll sit here and talk about GBs all day. But yeah, deck devastation virus, I think it sticks around. It hits frogs pretty heavily. It's easy to play in Black Wings. It's not good against everything. You know, there will be a phase where it's not getting played that much, but I think it sticks around in some way, whether it just be one in the side or people just keep maining it. You know, I think it sticks around. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Different Dimension Podcast, the first episode back. Yes, sir. Deck devastation virus is crazy. And I'm serious about this Gladby stuff, man. Alright. I rock with y'all heavy. Check back Tuesdays, check back Fridays. We in this thing, man. Yes, sir.